Hari ini kita kembali lagi bersama interview eksklusif bersama UFC. Kali ini kita mendapat kesempatan untuk berbicara langsung dengan salah satu petarung yang sudah veteran di UFC, yaitu Alistair Overeem. Petarung berjulukan The Demolition Man, The Rim, ini telah bertarung di UFC sejak 2011 dan dia telah menghadapi lawan-lawan luar biasa seperti Brock Lesnar, Stipe Miocic, Francis Ngannou, dan Mike Bisping. Dalam usia 40 tahun sekarang, dia telah mengatakan bahwa ini adalah perjalanan terakhirnya menuju gelar juara UFC. Bagaimana sesi interview Kompas Gramedia dengan pria asal Belanda tersebut? Mari kita lihat di video berikut. Okay, so how are you there, and how's your preparation for fight night?
I'm good. I'm very good, very fit. The preparation is almost done. I have 2 more workouts tomorrow and Saturday. Very excited, right? Finally, the vocal fight. We were supposed to fight a couple times before, didn't materialize, and now here we are. What is it? 9 days away? 9 days away of finally fighting.
Okay, so Volkov already said that the fight will not last the full 5 rounds. Do you agree with this?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't have a glass jar. I can't predict the future. But I would like to have a faster fight, but we'll see. We'll see.
Are you confident with yourself right now? Well, you said the preparation.
Very confident, very strong, very fit. Camp was great. I'm sharp. We're ready for anything.
Okay, so you said this is one last run for the heavyweight title. But is there anything out there that can change your mind?
No. No.
I thought you were thinking something else there.
No, there's nothing that can change my mind. I've been fighting a long time, and I still love it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the prep. I enjoy the creative process. But it will be time for the next generation to take over. Right? We've been fighting for 24 years, so it will be time to pass that on to the next.
Okay, so that's 80 fights for you in MMA and kickboxing. What legacy
do you 93. Want? This will be 93. 94.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not that. I'm not that update for the numbers. So, what kind of legacy do you want to be remembered for in this sport?
Well, some of the things I really don't care about legacy. For me, it was more just doing my thing, what I enjoy in life. And it turned into this big, amazing adventure. But legacy, yeah, I don't really think about those things, to be honest.
So you don't really care what people remembered you most for?
People will forget anyways in 10 years, 20 years.
Okay, cool. So next one. This is regarding your fights. You notched up 17 submission wins, including 8 guillotine chokes in your first 31 fights. But you haven't submitted anyone again since 2009. I want to know what were your thinking behind this change of style.
Say again?
Yeah, you registered 17 submission wins in your first 31 fights, but you haven't won by submission since 2009.
I guess I turned more into a KO artist, right?
Yeah, that's why. Is this something you do something by design, or is it something you find along the way?
Yeah, I don't know. In a fight, opportunity will present itself. The chaos presented itself.
I see.
If I'm honest with you, I do prefer KO a little bit more than submission.
Why?
So I think it's a little bit more beautiful.
Yeah, sure. So when you are winning by submission, you're doing it by guillotine chokes. Are you? Why do you prefer that move?
Yeah, I still have the guillotine choke. We're still training all the submissions, but if if the situation does not present itself, then it is not there. Then you revert to other weapons, other means.
Okay. So, any chance for the hammer to make a comeback before your retirement?
Maybe.
Is it on your mind?
I hear a lot of Asian fans, Japan, China, now Indonesia, they're talking about the hammer. So maybe we're going to have to bring it back.
Yeah, I know, right? So, I have a question from Tio Nugroho. He is one of Indonesia's top sportscaster and a huge UFC fan. He even told me he names you as his favorite fighter. And he says hi. And he would like to know, like, surely every defeat is one of the lowest moments in any fighter career. But all through your career, which defeats linger most in your head? Is it the Miocic one, Nganu, Jairzinho?
All defeats have a story, right?
Yeah, sure.
Too much to get into now, all these stories, right? Because there's been plenty of losses. But I don't know. I always try to learn from defeats and come back stronger. I think I've been very successful with this strategy, always coming back stronger with renewed optimism and spirit. So then the loss is maximally benefited.
I see.
Maximally exploited.
Maximally exploited.
So I will win or I will learn and I will come back stronger.
Okay, so how do you pick yourself up usually after those defeats?
Go home, you recover your body, you recover your mind, you analyze. Analyze is important, right? I think I'm good at analyzing, self-analyzing. What went wrong? It can be technique, but it can also be training method, training style. It can also be people around you. And I was always very dedicated to change the circumstance, change the formula. So this also led me to join Team Elevation a little over 2 years ago, because at Jackson's MMA before that it was not working anymore. And throughout my career, I've always made the necessary changes. Changes if it needed to be. Anything that benefited my sport, I would make the change.
Okay, so there's a relative newcomer to the heavyweight. How do you see John Jones will fare in this division?
Well, I've trained with him. I think he's a very strong fighter. I think he's a good fighter. I think he's a very creative and intelligent fighter. I think he will do good because basically he's already a heavyweight. He's a big guy.
Yeah. I
think his weight now is 250. He's the same size as me, and I predict he will be doing just fine in the UFC heavyweight division.
Okay. Do you have any interest in facing him, or do you have any other name lineup after Volkov?
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't have any particular route. I just want to get to the belt. If he holds the belt, then he will become on my list.
Okay. So, what advice will you give to your 19-year-old self fighting for the first time?
Just keep going, stay creative, and stay all in.
Stay all in that. But oh sure. Okay. What's your biggest take from the Poirier and McGregor fight? You watch that fight? Sure.
Yeah, it was a good fight. I can't say too much about Conor McGregor. Right, there's already been so much said about him, but we're gonna have to wait and see how he bounces back, if he's going to bounce back. It just tells you the level of UFC is high, right? Poirier was very in shape and came to win. Yeah. I think it was an exciting matchup, and all eyes are now on Conor McGregor. The eyes were already on him, but now a little bit more even how he's going to bounce back. The pressure was already on Conor McGregor, now the pressure is even more on him. We're going to see what he's made out of.
Okay, where did you think like Conor lost that match? Because as you said, you need to adapt in the sport, right? In the fight, like Conor didn't really adapt to the way Poirier was attacking his legs. Is that what you think also?
He adapted a little bit too late, because by the time he started realizing my leg is damaged, it was already almost over. So, no, but enough analyze. He's going to have to go to the drawing board and figure it out again. And that is a little bit life, right? Life of a fighter, you have to figure it out. And he has to do that. You figure it out and you come back, or you don't figure it out and you get killed. And it's end of career. That's fighting.
Sure. Okay. And in that division, we saw how Michael Chandler fared in his UFC debut. But do you see any other rising star maybe in your division besides
In my
Jones?
division,
Yeah, in heavyweight. Yeah, in besides Jones.
no, I don't know. I mean, there's some guys, but I don't really see anybody that special, right? So we'll see.
Okay. So I think this is my last one. What characteristics of being a Dutch that help you in your career? I mean, we got Germans with their efficiency, Scandinavian with their coolness under pressure. What is it by being Dutch that helps you during your career?
I think that we're very analytical. I think we're very communicative.
Mm.
I think we're very grounded people, Dutch people. And this helps me in life, not only in the fight game, but just in life in general.
I see. Okay, so lastly, do you have any messages for the ever-growing Indonesian UFC fans out
Yeah,
here?
so I've been to Bali once 2 years ago, and I think it's time to come back and explore the rest of your beautiful country. It's a big country, so we have to go beyond Bali. We have to go to Jakarta. We have to kind of explore. So I'm looking forward to coming, and I'm actually planning to retire in Thailand after I'm done fighting. So that'll be in 1 or 2 years, and then I'll be around and plenty of time to explore and see all the beautiful things the country has to offer.
Sure, or maybe you could retire in Bali. Maybe it will be more great than in Thailand.
It was very busy. There's a lot of people there. You
Yeah,
know
sure.
that, huh?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
very busy.
Do you have any favorite Indonesian foods that you have tried already?
Oh, I love nasi goreng, but I love all the Indonesian food. Of course, in the Netherlands we have a large Indonesian population, so I'm very familiar with all the Indonesian food, and I'm really crazy about it. I miss it actually right now. I found one Indonesian restaurant here in Denver, and
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. It's not the real thing. I miss the real thing.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time, Alistair. We wish you all the best for your fight in UFC Fight Night and for the rest of your career. Good luck and thank you so much.
Thank you. Ciao.
Terima kasih sudah menonton. Silakan subscribe, like, dan jangan lupa komen di bawah ya bola spotter.